Hi, everybody. It's me, R G Jubilee, again with part 3 on how to make my little tweets. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this blue jay. Remember the last video I said if anybody could figure out the difference on what I've done in the pattern of making the blue jay versus the cardinal bird here? There is one little difference. You can't really tell because the way the light's hitting it right now. Let's bring it back a little. If you can see the bodies, and if anybody would guess what the difference is in these two birds, because actually this bird sews up exactly almost the same way as this bird, with one exception. See the chest? The difference between the patterns is this piece. So the chest being connected to the body like it's in this one, it's a separate piece, just like the penguin. Remember the first one we made, a little flurry over here? It's got the same belly. And actually, the blue jay sews the same way as the penguin, believe it or not, just with the exception of the way that the cardinal's head is, with the fur on top. That's broken in two pieces because on the penguin, it's all one piece, you see? It's basically different, but see the head, and this is this. I'll show you how to make the bird. So it's got similarity. That's just what I'm saying. These patterns here can be made mixed match, and the different fabric you use can make these birds different. And you see how you can make many different kinds of birds. Change different fabrics, change a few things around in the pattern, and make your imagination run wild. Well, without any further ado, I'm going to show you how to make this little blue jay. And then later on, if I got enough time, I may show you how to make the owl and a dove and a surprise bird. The name of the surprise bird is Pom Pom. Well, we're going to make the jay, which I got the name Seymour. Remember, we named it Seymour thanks to Curtis. So is it Curtis that gave me the name? Let me make sure I got the names right. Yeah. Curtis gave me the name for Seymour. So, Curtis, if you're up there, we're going to make Seymour today. I use your name for him. So, if you want to make him, go right ahead and make one with me. Or afterwards. Let me show you the pattern so you can see how almost similar it is to the cardinal. And we'll get started. Let me get the pattern. And like I said, here's the pattern for our little blue jay. Let me get a good set them. You can copy this and enlarge it to any size you want to make. The size is up to you how big you want to make these birds. You can make them bigger. You can make them smaller. Trying to keep it steady so you get a good image. The fan is blowing it. I'm sorry. Am I shaking? Trying to stay still. Okay, I think that should do it. Okay, now when we make the blue jay, we'll cut two of these. Is the body, the back of the body. This is where the tail goes. This is a slit where the wing goes in. Remember the wing points back. And over here is a slit where the foot goes. And this is the bottom. Make two of these blue. Any color blue you want. I use the baby blue on mine. But if you got a darker blue or turquoise blue, whatever blue you like, it's a blue jay. So whatever blue you have. This here white. One of these are white. This is his belly. This is the poof of fur on top of the head. Now, in Seymour, the one I showed you had blue fur, but I didn't have any more blue fur, so I use a light gray. You can use blue furs or light gray furs or even white furs, whatever you got. And you make one of these and one of these for the belly. You make this here out of the same blue color that you make the body. This is the back of the head. And then the wings, you make two the same color as the body. If you want to put lining, you make, the lining color, whatever color you want to do. And the same for the tail. You make two of these regular plush and two of these if you're doing a lining. You make the tail one of these plush and then one of these a lining. You make the face, that's the face black. You use black felt, which I'm using right now, or black low pile plush. And then the feet on the blue jay, I make them gray. And if you want to make them yellow, you can make them yellow too. It's up to you. You make two of these and two of these. That's the foot, that's the beak. Back of the body, the back, the tail goes here. This is the tail. Wing, the point of the wing goes towards the back when you put it in the slit. You got your belly, you got your front face, and you got the poof of hair at the back of the head. Well, let's get started. Let me get this together and show you how it goes. After you get your pattern and you cut it out and you make it in there plush, I show you. The first step you want to do, of course, is the same step we always do. We first sew our beaks and put our beaks inside. I'm going to show you on the ones I did before. I'll show you again. You sew your two beaks together, turn them right side out, then you push it through. I'm going to show you on some pieces I have here. Just to prepare it. You put your fuzzy hair on top of your back of the head, and you sew these two together. You get your wings, you put your lining in the back, you sew them and you turn them. Same thing for the tail. And then, let me show you that. Hold on, let me get the parts. I have to move that paper out of the way. Here we go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First step, your beak and the two beaks. You put them together and you stitch her around. Then after you stitched it all around like this one, you turn it inside out. You get your front face. I took the wrong one. All right, you get your front face and you push it through. See? And then you stitch the back of the back inside, and you hold your beak in. Try to keep the seam of the mount, as you can see here, the seam of the mount, even with the two seams here from the sides. See? And then you sew that in. You get your furry hair and your back of the head, and you sew your furry hair on top like that. And this is because the right side. And then of course you sew them from the back, and you put them together when you turn it up, and it looks like that. See? It should look like this when you're finished. And your wings, you get your wings and your lining. And you get the lining, and when you get your wings, you got to have the opposite. You put the front of your lining to the front of the fur. You sew them up. You turn it. Then you make your wing, see, with the lining. You make the wing with the lining. You make the tail with the lining. You don't have to put the lining if you don't want. It's up to you. If you don't got the lining, it doesn't change the toy. It just makes it look more professional. And it's more, more finished. I like it like that too. But if you want to make it 100 of them, and you got to make it for gifts, and you don't have enough material, you have to cut corners sometimes. So, it's up to you how you want to make it. And if you're a good sewer, if you like sewing, because I tell you have to like sew to do these kind of things. Here's the mount on the J. I've sewed it in already, you see? It's already sewn. That's the way it's supposed to look. Your front's supposed to look like that with your mount in the front, see? Hey, look at that. It's part of my face. Hello, I'm a bird. Woohoo! Jump, 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 jump. And then after you get your wings and you turn them, you would get your body. I did one here. You'll get each half of the wings, like I was saying, and you'll sew them onto your body. See? And this is the back where the tail goes, and that's the front, and this is where your feet go. And then you do the same thing to the other side. Now, as you can see, I attached the two halves together. That's what you do after you do the wings. You sew to see this piece here. I would sew from where the slit goes, where the tail is. I would sew that little spot that's straight pointed from here to by here. That's this piece here on the pan, and let me show you. Well, this one doesn't have the tail cut. I forgot to put the notch in this one, but the notch is like over here. The notch is over here where the tail goes, and you're sewing from here to here. Okay, I picked out the wrong pattern there. See, I tell you, it's versatile how you do it. That's the one without the tail. I used that one for the penguin. I had the wrong pattern, but it's okay. That I can show you, almost like the patterns. So I basically made a basic pattern, and I just changed the colors and the fabric. Look how many different birds you can make out of it. That's what I'm saying. You can let your imagination run wild. Well, after you did all that, you're ready to start getting ready. You're going. You can pause the video at that point and catch up with me and cut out your toys. You don't have to do it today. You can take time. Yeah. Now, you get the new piece, the belly. See, that's the belly piece. It's all one piece. Then you get your head that you finished with the beak. And this is the fluffy side. And this is the beak side, the side out like that. From this point to this point, you sew this and this on. And it should look like that. It's like you did with the penguin. The penguin was one piece. Now you broke the color to make the face different. And the face and the belly are going to be two pieces. So let me go and sew this on. And I'm going to sew that on right now. I'll see my Jason is on. Hi, Jason. Hi, how you doing? I'll give you a shout out. I see you up there again. I bet you wait all day long for me to come online, don't you? I was going to do it earlier, but I ran into a lot of things I had to do this morning, and I had to prepare all the patterns, and, it takes time. So I'm going to sew this up. And if there's something you want me to tell you or to answer a question, give me a question. Yep, you got a question? Okay, tell me your question. I'm looking as I'm sewing. This time I'm not going to be preoccupied. I'm looking at the screen. I'm able to see it a little better now. I set the computer a little closer to me so I can see. Okay, if anyone wants to talk or give me some funny emojis or any kind of fun stuff, let me know. Right now I'm sewing on the head as we're talking. There we go. You see, I'm going to show you that you can make any bird you want. You could change this pattern around. After you copy all those patterns, you can mix them. You could rearrange them. I can show you later at the end of this video how you can just create any variety you want, any color bird you want to make. Let your imagination run wild. Okay, let's see. Got it there. Now I got that part done. You see? Now we got the head on top. And you got the beak. See? Now you should look like this when you're done. Are you building a blue jay? Yes, I am. The blue jay that's called Seymour. Thanks to my friend Curtis who gave me the name. Let's see. Now, after you do that part, okay. Yeah. Now, you get your body pieces that we made before that I told you to stitch in the back, and you put your wings on. Now, we're going to go again like we did when we made the penguin, from the top point down to the belly here. I'll show you on the pattern because it's more clear to see than the plushy stuff. Here's the pattern. Here's your head. The head piece, the black part, is going to match from here to here. See, here's the point of the head, this flat side, and it comes to a point. This point from the top here always hits here. You always have to match, on all these birds, the head and that always matches that part, you see? This always has to match this point to this point, and then this point to the seam where you sewed your wing in. And your wing always has to face, the point of the wing always has to face the back. Now, if you want to be different and be funny, and you want them to be backwards flying, you can do it that way too. Making a dolphin, I guess. But it actually goes this way. It's more better, more natural. When a bird closes its wings, it's more natural than having that way. You know what I mean? It's up to you. You want to be different? Go right ahead. And then, of course, your body is connected to your head at this time. So this piece of the body, always this piece of the body, the white part of the body, this point always matches the point where the wings were. And at this point here, see this point? It comes like this and has a little center point and another point that way. This point here would always match to this point here. So do that on both sides, and then I'll show you what the next step is. I'm going to sew it now, and you can watch me as I'm sewing it. Okay, here's my needle. Here's my belly and my face. Here's the front side of the body, the back side of the body where I got the other half attached. And then I go point to point where the seam here and the seam where the wing is. See how it matches? Now we start stitching that. And I stitch that part. Let's see. It's such beautiful weather outside. I wish I was able to go in my pool, but they have it closed because of the coronavirus. So the only way I can get good off is take a hot shower. I was going to do that before I went online, but then I saw the day was getting bad, going by fast. So I said, let me get together fast and go online before it gets too late and then I got to eat. One day I guess I can splash in the pool and again or go to the beach and do all this nice stuff, right? I know. It's sad that we have to stay in the house, but it's safe. You want to be safe. You don't want to get sick. Nobody wants to be sick. And you don't want anybody else, your friends, to get sick neither. So as long as you're doing the right thing and being obedient, you should be okay. And I pray everybody stays healthy who's following me, and nobody gets sick, and everybody's in good spirits doing these videos so you have something to look at or something to cheer you up and to have fun. I'm here to have fun with everybody. To talk to people, and to talk whatever you want to say. You can ask me questions. I'm open to questions today. Whoever is following me. And if you don't want to say any questions, it's okay with me too. Jason, do you like blue jays? I think they're kind of cute, don't you? Now, once you sew that half, I'm going to show you something different to do on this one. See, you got the point up here, you got the point down here. Now you got this flap here. See this flap? See where this goes, the white, and it goes to a point here? And then you got this flap. get one of your little toesies, your feeties, your little bird feet. See the bird feet that you cut, the gray bird feet. And where that seam is, see this seam? This center point here and this point here. Let me see, wasn't so. Oh, I gotta close this thing as I get washed out. Hold a second. I gotta close the blind a little because the white plush and the I had the window open and I thought it would make. Oh, that's much better. You can see me better, right? Yeah, over that sun, the light that was shining. I thought that would help. Well, let's see. I see where this point is over here, and this point is over here, the center. I mean, the center of the belly. You put your foot in here. Right there. There we go. Your foot goes from here. See what I'm doing? Fold your foot in from there to that point in the middle of the belly. Then you get this point and you push your hair in. And you have to kind of make sure you got all 3 pieces of felt and fabric and plush, what you're using, all even. See, like that? And you match them. Now we stitch this. Let's see. I'll stitch this. When you got more than 2 pieces of fabric together, it makes it a little harder to sew. Sometimes I do the loop stitch when it's too thick. Or I go back and pull it like this. It's whichever way you want to stitch it. With plush, because it's so fuzzy, your stitches don't really show much. So if you're not a good sewer, don't worry. It hides all the mistakes. Okay. When you're done, you should have your little foot in there. See? Your little foot like that. And it should be like the middle of the body. See, like that. You should have like a half a bird done. Look at that. See how that's done? Chirp, chirp. It's looking good, isn't it? That's what it should look like. Now, you start the other side and do the very same thing on the other side. Close this up. You have to first close it, and then you start the other side. Same exact thing, just in reverse. Get the top of your head, the point, and you match them up. You sew way down to there, and you put your foot. And it look like that when you get done. So I'm going to do that now. Now, don't forget to put your foot inside. Don't forget to stick this in here when you get to this point. When you get here. Okay, don't forget the footy. There'll be 1 foot bird. He won't be able to fly with 1 foot. He won't be able to get up off the ground. He won't have enough lift. Lift plus thrust is greater than. How's that go? Lift plus thrust is greater than speed plus. I get that. My friend, the flying nun, which I like very much, Sally Field. She always used to say that in the flying nun. I got mixed up now. I can't remember. If anybody can remember how that goes, let me know because I can't remember. Hey, that's true. A long time ago. I can't remember it right at the moment. Lift plus thrust is greater than speed. By the way, Sally is another one of my favorite characters I make cartoons on. If you look at my YouTube channel, you'll see. I started out when I made Sally Field cartoons as the Flying Nun. And, I was making Flying Nun cartoons. But then I said, it's not my original idea. I make something original. So when 1981 came around, I said, I'm gonna make Sally. Instead of her being a flying nun, I want to make her into a different character because I like Sally Field. So in honor of her, I wanted to make a character that wasn't, somebody else's idea, not the original. So I say next time I get another picture, a more up-to-date picture of Sally, I'm gonna make a newer cartoon version of her, and I'm gonna call her Jubilee Sally. Well, sure to nothing. As soon as I said that, Sally Field came out with a movie called um, what is it? Soap Dish. I think it was called Soap Dish. It was a good movie, but I did not care for its language. If they wouldn't took all that cursey, yucky out of it, it would have been a beautiful story. That cursey, yucky, that just ruined the whole movie. I was like, I wish Hollywood would stop putting curse words in their movies and sex and killing, and they only make nice family-friendly films that you can go to and enjoy as a family. That's what people want. They don't want to be cursed at. You know what I'm saying? I don't like. I'm not. I don't like bad mouth words. Yeah, it wasn't. But the movie was nice. I liked its story structure. It was a good story structure. It did show love, and it was good. But you know what? What came out better out of that movie was, well, I got a picture of Sally Field. I'm going to show it to you. The one I call Jubilee Sally. Here you go, Jubilee Sally. Last time Mr. Big Stuff got on the video, so we have to show my old time friends. And I got this with Christmas. Every Christmas, it's a tradition that when I open up a Christmas present, I put a bow in her hair. Because in the cartoon, she has a hibiscus flower in her head. So I did that. But I got this picture of Sally, and I called her Jubilee Sally. And I liked that she had the red dress, and it looks like she's singing. You know what? Sally Field Lee sings good. I like if anybody had the Flying Nun album and heard her sing. She's a good singer. So I like the idea. She has a microphone. She's pointing and finger and saying, "I want you," and I said, "I want you too. You're my Jubilee Sally," and that's how I made and designed the cartoon character Jubilee Sally. It was this picture that helped me out. And I just love that smile. Oh, I want my teeth back. Like, I want to smile like that again. Look at that beautiful smile. Isn't that pretty when you have teeth? Look at me. Well, there'll come a time when I'll get my teeth. One day I have to get the right stuff. You get it? Okay, let me put these things back where I had them. Be my old time buddies. Yeah, when you bite. Oh, shush! Oh, there goes a dog. Precious. When you're by yourself, you have to entertain yourself somehow. Well, I was just sharing that with you. Well, I'm sewing this, and I'm going to stay quiet for a little bit so the dog will calm down. If she does, I hope she does. I hope you can hear me over the noisy dog. She must have heard something outside, and she's just at the door, and she's gonna bark and bark. But if she don't hear me talk for a while loud, she'll be quiet. I think maybe something went out. I mean, somebody came home from work and played outside. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, good thing she's quiet. Okay, now I got up to that spot. Now we're going to stick the foot inside, the footy foots. And we stick the foot, and then we're going to close that seam. Oh. I thought it was going to rain today, but I guess it's not. Let's see. So I must be outside walking a dog. Guess what it is? She probably heard the dog. Dogs hear things that we don't hear. They got good sounding ear, good eardrums. They're really sensitive to any sound. A lot of dogs help save people too. When a burglar came into a house, dog was the first thing to alarm people. Dogs are your best friends when it comes to that. Oh, there, you're supposed to be like that when you get done. You see, you got your 2 feet sewn in. When you turn it, you got your peepees, you see? Cute little feet. Now that we got that done, and we got the little hole on the bottom, we'll close this off for now because I gotta make me more thread on here because I don't have enough thread. Okay. Let's see. Make sure my needle and get a drink here. So. One, two, three. I always do four arm stretches, so when I fold it in half, it's long enough for me to work with. I want to keep showing the needle. It takes a lot of time in between, just so to make sure you can. The secret also not to get knots too. You got to keep your thread. Yeah, thread. Hard to pronounce certain words. I'm sorry. There we go. Like that. And we got it nice and straight, nice and tight and turn. Now that we did the back piece here, see, I did the back. You can get your tail, either the lined or unlined. I'm doing unlined at the same time in sewing. This is the fluffy side, and this is the bottom side, or this will be your line inside. We put a lining on it. Being this fabric is so fluffy, I don't really have to do it, but this is your furry side. Match the furry side with the furry side. And stick your tail in there like that. Makes it easier so you don't have to stuff it in. Because some people may have had a hard time. I noticed that maybe when I was doing the other ones. You can sew all of them this way too. There's another way of doing it. I'm just showing you another way that you can put the tail on. So you don't have to go crazy stuffing it inside. But see, and it's got to go like that. See, and stitch it across. And then you got your tail. See? I'll show you after I close it up. Let's see. Oh, somebody is doing a weed whacker or something. Oh, that's my 5 o'clock alarm. Pardon me. That lets me know it's 5 o'clock. I don't know where the day goes, but it goes by too fast. I tried to get on earlier, and I turned around and the day was gone. And there was a certain show on TV I wanted to look at, 2 shows, and by the time I finished that, I gave me a late start. Sometimes that happens. Okay, now after you sew your tail on, see, that's what it's supposed to look like. This is the back of your body. Matches the top surface, see? Now you push your tail inside. And see where this notch is and this notch. Get the 2 points here. See where you got the notch in the back, where you got the slit. You sew this together all the way to the center. So I'm going to sew this. It's good to start from this way and go to the back. Or whatever way you want to start, it doesn't matter. But I do it from either ways. And when you sew from this, that's why I said to start this way. Push your feet and make sure you don't pinch. So your feet, make sure your feet are all the way inside. That's what gives you enough to stick your finger through. Okay, so it should look like that. And then what you would do after you close your needle, close it one more time. You close the stitch that don't open. I always knot it like that. Do a couple loops. A little thread. Knot it up again. This notch over here, you're pushing your fur. And you sew that across, see? So I'm going to do that. I usually would use a loop stitch on this because it's thick. You already got your tail on there already, so it's easier. We're almost finished with this boaty. Do you know what comes next? Oh, thank you, Jason. You love my videos, and what am I building? I'm building a jay, a blue jay. You asked me that question already, and I answered it. Yes, I'm making the blue jay. Seymour, the blue jay. Now, after you get the tail, see, once you got your tail, see, the tail's all in there. Like a flippity flop. Now, next part, like I said, is our last piece. And oh, there it is. It's a fuzzy head at the top of the head. And like I say, you have to make sure you get the center. The easiest way to do so you don't get mixed up, you go get your center. Put it to your center. And then you go like that. And you match it to that point. Remember the point on the top? You hit from this point to the next point. That flat head is point to that point. Some fabrics stretch, and sometimes it may stretch differently. That's no problem. Just try to keep it as even as you can. Fabrics move different ways. I find that problem sometimes too. I have to kind of pull the fabric sometimes to make it fit. Because it has some fabrics have elasticity. Oh, I pronounced that word right with my teeth. I can't believe I did it. Sometimes I surprise myself. Okay. Now I'm sewing that on. But you get a better feel with when you center it like I showed you. So you know how far to stretch it if the fabric goes off. Sometimes if it helps, you can put a pin there too. Whatever makes it easy for you. There's no wrong way of doing it. There's always the way you feel the best. Do it. The secret is to try and make the gray part match each seam. or the white part or your furry part. Yeah, it depends on what color you're using. Blue hair, gray hair, white hair, whatever shade you got there. Or made it all right, whatever shade you got there. Make it be a fuzzy hair. Whatever shade you got there. Make it be a fuzzy hair. You gotta have a flip, gotta have some hair. Make it fly all over everywhere. Well, this is what you should have. What I'm talking about. See how it's centered? You got it going around here from this point to the other point. Your gray part of the thing's got to match, you see? And now that you have your extra string, the rest of this part, see this part here to the point here, the little tippy point? Is that last little tippy point on the pattern? You just go down the back of your head to that tippy point, see? And you close that side. Let me do that now and show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the other section of this video, another part, the other part that I said we're gonna do the supply. Maybe I'll reveal the surprise. The owl and the dove will be done in another video. I would either shoot it later, depending on how busy I get, because I gotta start cooking dinner and my dinner things. I'm getting ready there, so I don't want to eat too late because then I will digest right. See this line over here? See, so that now when you get down to the point, you get the other side of your head. You go from the back and you measure. See, you measure, and you match up with the other point. See really when the other point matches, and you close. You close this other side of the head, and you got your baby done. Once you close the seam, and they'll be ready to stuff. Okay. Now when you're all done, your toy should look like this. It's all sewn up. It should look like this. See? This is the side view, the front view, the other side view, the top view, and the back view. Now let's turn this boy around. Yes, and here's the fun part. And you have another happy blue jay. See? Now you got the blue jay. Then, of course, you stuff it with either your scraps of fabric that you saved or the stuffing that you buy in the store. And after he's all stuffed, it'll look like this. See, this one I put blue hair. I don't have any more blue plush. This was a little scrap of plush I had in the right amount for that. So I didn't have blue for this one. But I used gray, and it seems to look good too. I think the gray looks nice also. If I didn't have gray, I would have used white. But I'm glad it looked nice with the gray. See, that's the difference. I mean, and they're going to be together. There's the boy and the girl. See, that's what looks unstuffed, and that's what looks stuffed. And now I said something about going to review a special toy. And I'm running out of time. I'm going to have to leave very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep you in suspense. I'm going to wait until tomorrow. Okay. But I'm going to give you a little heads up for the next video. If I have time tonight, I would do the video I was going to do tonight. But it depends on how busy I get because I got a lot of stuff I got to get done. But the next video, which will conclude our little tweets, we'll be making the owl and the dove. Believe it or not, you can make these both birds by using the same exact pattern. Both of these birds are made with the same exact pattern. Hard to believe, isn't it? How could these two different birds that look totally different from each other be made of the same pattern? Try to figure that one out. And in fact, I'm going to give you a heads up. I'm going to reveal the pattern so you can copy that one too and be ahead tomorrow in the next video. Here it goes. Let me get to it. And see how you can figure out. And see if you can figure out how do you make two different kinds of birds out of one pattern. How did she do that? You must wonder. Well, here is the pattern. This is your basic. Wait, let me give it that. That's not the right one. Hold on. I pulled out the wrong one. Here it is. This is your basic pattern. This pattern makes boat toys. Let me tell you the pieces so you can figure it out. And if anybody has the answer, let me know the next time I go on. Here, let me show you. This is the whole body. Actually, it's one piece. A one-piece body. This is the front of the face. See where the seam is? This is like the front of the face like we had here. See? And it's added on. This piece over here is the piece where the belly is. And it was like this piece that we did with the way we did that. But it was added in. See? And this piece is our fuzz. The top part of the head where the fur goes. The back part of the head. The feet. And the beak. The tail. And the wing. The only difference between the two birds is there's a little adjustment we do with the tail for the owl. We'll make it a little shorter. So we would make the tail a little shorter like it did in this pattern. But as you can see, this is the pattern for the owl. It's the same exact thing. It's just that the tail is shorter. So that's the only difference between the two birds. And of course, the type of fabric we're using. But I'll show you how it's possible, how that pattern makes these two different birds. See? This one's got a short tail, and that one's got a long tail. The only difference in the pattern. And it's very simple. It's not a big deal. Just make it a little shorter. And of course, the different eyes you put on an owl, you make a bigger eye. And on a dove, you have to make tiny little delicate eyes. Then we would reveal the mystery toy. Give you a hint. Its name is Pom Pom. By the way, anybody want to name these guys? Give me a name for the dove. And give me a name for the owl. Because these two don't have a name. And they would like to have some names, right? So I just go Owl Hoot Hoot and Dubby Lubby. I said Dovey Lovey, which was a name I gave it as to be funny, but if you got a better name than Dovey Lovey, let me know. And Hoot Hoot. Or Hoot and Annie. I know, gotta think of better names, right? Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, you like my owl? I see Jason likes my owl. Do I know anything about the moon rock? Oh, yes, I do. The rocket fire explosion fan over there. Yep, I do. I was thinking about making dolls on them as well. But Aaron at the moment is busy, and he wants to first try to sell the toys I gave him first before I make any more toys for him. And I want to see how it goes as a test. See if people buy them and people are willing to pay the price, I'll make them. If I don't get the money that it's worthwhile to make it, I won't make it. Because don't forget, it takes me a long time to make the animatronics or even make the plush dolls. I got to first sculpture all the faces. That takes a couple hours and maybe a day or two. Then I got to make a mold, which takes another day or two. Then I got to pour the rubber into the mold, which takes another day or so. Then I got to paint them all, which takes a whole day also, painting all the pieces. And then I got to sew up all the clothes, which can take a long time because I got to design the patterns and all. It can take about a week. And then if I'm making it mechanical, then it's going to take, it doesn't only take time, it takes a lot of money. First, I got to get the money to buy the rubber. First, I got to get the money to buy the motors, the servo motors and the wirings and all the other stuff that goes inside to make it move. And all the parts I need. And if I make the whole rocket, or the whole moon rockets as a miniature animatronic, like I made the rocket fire explosion stage, I'll probably need it probably cost me about $500 worth of stuff to make them, between all I just said. And plus, that's not counting what I have to get. That's not counting the time. It'll probably take me about a year to build them and to make sure they all work and they look good. And sometimes I make a duplicate because I have to make a duplicate of everything I make. So in case somebody orders another one of the sell one, I gotta look back at my controlled one, what I did, so I can remember what I did, so I can reproduce it exactly the same way and paint it exactly the same way and use the right colors. I don't remember everything. I got to see how I did because I make so many things. And so I got it's actually double time. It usually takes about the same amount to make two at the same time because I'm doing, And once I get them all working, it looks good. Then I got $500. I got to double my price. So I need cash free, at least $1,000 for it. But Aaron has got to get income too, and he needs maybe about $500 for the royalties. Then we got the Amazon fees that we have to split amongst us, which costs a couple of $100 or whatever it is. I advertise it, and plus the shipping and handling, and the packaging and all that stuff. I don't want to wind up just getting only $250 for it again. I did the big rocket fire explosion set. Because after all that was all done, that's all I made. After all this, there wasn't worth all the work. So that's why I'm not going to go through all that unless I get a big order and somebody really wants to pay about $2,000 for it, because that's about what it would cost with all the royalties and all the fees and everything were added, all the secret fees and all the things I have to do. So you gotta have a lot of money. It's a prototype. It's a one of a kind. It's a piece of artwork, and it has to be treated as of that. Little things like this I could probably sell for about $20. I'm trying to see, but I don't know. I'm not really rich. And I don't really have my own transportation, and I don't really have a job. I'm just home, so I'm just by myself. So I'm struggling to make ends meet. So if anybody out there can help me and wants me making these things, I don't know how to. I'm not. I don't really do money on computer because I don't trust. I usually have people do that for me because I'm not. I'm dyslexic, so I don't want to make mistakes. So that's why I don't do a lot of that stuff. But I do make dolls on other cartoon characters. And there was a show last year on the Disney Channel that I loved so much. It was called Amphibia. If you see it behind me, you'll see some dolls I made on it. For some strange reason, it disappeared. And for some strange reason, it didn't advertise the next season. I think Disney killed that beautiful cartoon. It was one of the best cartoons I've seen that they ever made. I don't know what happened to it. If anybody knows when they're going to premiere the next season of that show, I would love to know. Because I want to see the rest of it. It's beautiful. Let me show you the dolls I made on it. They're behind me. I'm going to show you them. And then I got to close out. Because I got to get cooking. This is Sprig, the froggy. And the guy kind of fell in love with this character. He was kind of funny. He was cute. His old Sprig. He was hopping a long way, and he thought he saw a beast. Which Anne, which fell in the back. Let me get up. Wound up getting a music box that transported her and shrunk her down to Froggy. It's almost like my Froggy Jubilee. That's why I liked it. It reminds me of my Froggy cartoons. That the Apollo 13 astronauts got shrunken down to size and wound up in a land full of frogs. I think they got that idea from me because I'm the original. Walt Disney, I was the original. I had my Froggy 2000. I designed those cartoons way back when I was in New York, even the idea of it. Because my boyfriend liked frogs and I liked frogs, and Super Frog was around since 1966. That's way ahead of stop before this movie came out. And we all know Jack Swagget, the Mr. Big Stuff, the Apollo 13 astronaut I talked about, has been around for 50 years, since 1970. We had started nice. And Super Frog and Big Stuff were always together in all those years. And then I decided to make, because the year 2000, they were doing this 2000 thing going on, and I wanted to make a show called Froggy 2000. I wanted to unite Super Frog and Big Stuff together, my two oldest cartoon characters, and make a movie, and that's what I did. And the Froggy movies came out, and that's what I did. And then Jim Marvel made this invention that shrunk them down to Froggy size, and I wound up in the land of frogs, and the frogs got some kind of from chemical waste in the water that got them to talk. And that's how Super Frog was able to talk, and a bunch of frogs were able to talk, and they were able to communicate. And the astronauts helped the frogs clean the swamp. And that was the original story. And then, of course, I made all the songs, which were original. So, but to make a long story short, this is Anne. She's the girl that wound up in the Froggy land. And she met Sprig. And then Sprig invited her home to his family, and he get the rest of his family. Oh yeah, I gotta get in the bag. Oh, we gotta get Pop, the Papa Frog, the Hop Pop. Here's Hop Pop, the Poppy Frog. Hop Pop. I wondered, the show didn't have what happened to Hop Pop's mommy frog? What about your mommy? Maybe the next series will say what happened to his mommy, because there's no mommy frog in the movie. But they do have a baby frog, which is a little tadpole called Lily. She got a big bow in her hair, and she's got her little tiny tail. So if anybody knows whatever happened to this beloved cartoon that I liked so much when it went on TV, I liked it so much I had to make these toys, because they didn't have any toys or anything out on them. So I made my own, and it disappeared. If anybody knows when it goes back on, let me know. Until next time, this is R G Jubilee saying keep on creating and keep on hopping. I love froggies, so of course I'm going to like froggy movies. Bye. Have a good day. Okay. Gotta put the froggies down. I don't want them to fall on the floor. Bye.